Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and it would be bad enough if the folks over at CNN merely got the stories wrong. I mean, that's kind of a big deal to begin with, because CNN, even though we know it's not true, presents itself to be an objective news outlet. They claim to be right down the middle. And of course, we know that real objective news outlets actually have integrity, journalistic integrity. They stick to the facts, they present all of the facts so that people have all of the information necessary, all of the right information, and are able to absorb that information and make up their own minds. We know that is not what CNN does. CNN just goes and they take all the facts, they distort whichever ones they want to, they omit whichever ones they don't like and don't even feel they can distort to a liking of theirs, and then they try and shove a partisan leftist opinion down their viewers' throats. It would be bad enough if CNN stopped there. I mean, they do that, and that is why they are rightfully called fake news. But no, it doesn't stop there, because you have a lot of the quote-unquote reporters and quote-unquote anchors at CNN not only getting the stories wrong, but then praising themselves after they get the stories wrong. I mean, it's just absolutely absurd. Take Jim Acosta, for example, the network's so-called White House correspondent, somebody who's supposed to be fact-based down the middle. Acosta, time and time and time again, grandstands when he's at an event with President Trump or Press Secretary Sarah Sanders or any member of the Trump administration, because he wants to make it all about himself. And then after the press conference is done, the guy goes on television and starts spewing his nonsense opinions, totally distorting reality. I mean, they try and present this guy as down the middle, and it's clear to anyone paying attention who doesn't have leftist blinders on that the man is nothing more than a hack. But, you know, this guy, Jim Acosta, not only does he do everything that I just mentioned, but now he's got this new book out. And in this book, Acosta's trying to claim that, oh, I'm not fake news. No, I'm fact-based and I'm objective. And see, I'm everything that a good reporter should be. And I mean, it's just nauseating reading this stuff. And then to make things worse, Acosta goes on in his book to start talking about how, oh, you can't be neutral in the time of Trump. You just can't do that. So it's necessary to not be neutral. Well, hold on. Now you're contradicting yourself. You were just talking in your book about how you're this, upstanding reporter who goes right down the middle. And then afterward, a few pages later, you're talking about how, oh, it's impossible to be neutral. It would be wrong to be neutral in the time of President Trump. I mean, the guy is now coming out admitting that he's not objective whatsoever, that he has not been objective for the past 2+ years since Donald Trump became president, but the guy still refuses to admit he's a hack. Look, I could respect the whole thing if Acosta and some of these other folks at CNN, Brian Stelter and all them, if they would just come out and admit what they are. Just admit, look, we are opinion hosts. We are opinion pundits. That's what we're here to do. We're here to give you our opinion. It's not going to be based in fact. Instead, we're probably going to omit a bunch of facts and distort reality. If they would just come out and say that, I'd be like, hey, you know what? Props to you. That's totally fine. People, when they go to their network, they'd realize they're getting a bunch of crap. They would know what to expect. But when you lie to people and try claiming that you're actually a serious news outlet, a network that people should take seriously, even though you're not, that's where I got a problem, because you are lying to people. And sadly, you got folks out there who end up believing this crap and think that CNN and the people on CNN actually do have some integrity and they're worth listening to, when it's so clear that they are not. I mean, I'm just so sick and tired of this crap of patting themselves on the back. I mean, I've seen Acosta do it, I've seen Stelter do it, I've seen Cuomo do it. I mean, all of them. They do this crap and they're patting themselves on the back for failing at their jobs and failing in the reporting of their stories. They get stuff horribly wrong. They completely screw up a story, like they did with Trump-Russia collusion, like they did with the Covington story, the Jussie Smollett story, you name it. They could not have gotten these stories more wrong, and yet they come out and talk about, oh yeah, we did a great job. That was terrific reporting. Everybody not along with us, you better agree. I mean, it is just so awful. No wonder the ratings suck so bad. Well, last time I did one of these videos on CNN, they didn't have a show in the top 25. Heck, I seen one better than that. They had a week not too long ago where they didn't have a show in the top 35 in the cable news ratings. It's getting worse and worse for CNN, and they only have themselves to blame. And that's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.